Top 3 life events in order.
My son being born, number 1. Number 2, being married. Number 3, winning the World Series.
How has fatherhood changed you?
I'm not quite sure how fatherhood's changed me yet. It's still a new process for me. Like I said before, I'm pretty excited to hang out with him, and right now he's not doing a whole lot. He's not talking back to me yet, but he smiles at me. There's some kind of bonding there, which I think is pretty cool.
What percentage of diaper changing duties do you have when the whole family's together?
The whole family's together?
Well, you and Jen and the baby.
Right. I would have to say that my diaper duties are at a minimum. If I'm obviously by myself, I got to do what I got to do, but I let the professionals like Jen take care of that.
When, if at all, did you have, because my husband had this and I know several other men that have had, that sort of freak out moment before the baby was born that, oh my God, I'm going to be a father?
I think the whole month leading up to it, you're trying to figure out what it's going to be like, and you really, now that I look back on it, you really don't know until it happens. I've heard a lot of guys going into it say it's the greatest feeling in the world, and I thought to myself, how cool could it really be? And it definitely lived up to those expectations. It was
What's
by far
the biggest reality
thing.
check about being a father?
Realizing that I have to take care of him for at least 18 years, make sure he's safe, make sure he's doing all right. That's a big responsibility.
Teammate, past or present, who has most impressed you as a human being?
I would say past and present is probably Big Jim Thome. Like I said, I've looked up to him for a long time, and he's eventually going to be in the Hall of Fame. He has over 600 home runs, which is a pretty special feat. He's played this game a long time, and he treats people the right way on a daily basis, and that's not easy to do.
How nice is that, to have your hero actually live up to your expectations? That's kind of rare.
It is rare.
Most absurd thing that you have ever read or heard about yourself?
I don't know about absurd, but a lot of people think I'm not a nice guy, and I don't necessarily believe that.
Do you think that's because of your gregarious personality, or?
I guess I can come off at times as being standoffish, but it's not in disrespect of anybody. It's just, I'm fairly focused, and I try not to get too diverted from that.
To go along with that privacy thing?
Possibly. I enjoy my privacy. I like to be myself, and there's times where you're in situations where there's a lot of people watching you, and it just makes you a little uncomfortable.
Fill in the blank. When my career is over, I will
relax and work on my golf game.